What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Pink. And once again, big shout out to Herman for providing this material, and we're continuing with our select journey through Missundaztood 2001. And the next track, hello Luca, is Family Portrait, which is a straightaway concept, whether you're talking about describing a family and their individual and collective characteristics, or whether you're talking about a photographic portrait, which, you know, I grew up in the 80s and I remember a couple times having to pose, like, even once in sort of like matching or at least similar type of outfits, and, you know, you go to a photo studio and you're all smiling and, you know, it's sort of like a here's our family in idealized form. So I feel like there's a lot of potential subject matter already. And then of course a family portrait could be misleading. A family portrait could be less than ideal. It could be, you know, a reflective of a broken home or a complicated youth and childhood. Maybe nothing so bad as that, but maybe a portrait that fails to do justice to the complexity or nuances that were part of their family dynamic. So I feel like there's a lot of potential subject matter for this title, even if it's relatively limited in what it is saying. So let's give it a listen. This is Pink. The track is Family Portrait, and it's from her 2001 album, Missundaztood. Hey.
Some deep shit.
Some deep shit?
Look at that. Mama, please stop crying. I can't stand the sound. Your pain is painful and it's staring me down. I hear glasses breaking as I sit up in my bed. I told Dad you didn't mean those nasty things you said. You fight about money, about me and my brother, and this I come home to. This is my shelter. It ain't easy growing up in World War III, never knowing what love could be. You see, I don't want love to destroy me like it has done my family. Can we work it out? Can we be a family? Promise I'll be better. Mommy, I'll do anything. Can we work it out? Can we be a family? Promise I'll be better. Daddy, please don't leave. Daddy, please stop yelling. I can't stand the sound. Make Mama stop crying, 'cause I need you around. My mama, she loves you. No matter what she says, it's true. I know that she hurt you, but remember, I love you too. I ran away today, ran from the noise, ran away. Don't wanna go back to that place, but don't have no choice, no way. It ain't easy growing up in World War III, never knowing what love could be that I've seen. I don't want love to destroy me like it did my family. Can we work it out? Can we be a family? to sleep at night.
Wow. That was so good on so many levels. Like, first of all, it made me emotional listening to it. Now, I have no idea whether that's autobiographical in any way. You could, of course, write a song like that and just access that type of dynamic. But man, that felt like very specific and real in many ways. Now, I'll preface this by saying I'm very fortunate. I grew up in a family that, like all families, had arguments and moments that weren't great. But by and large, I grew up in a very happy household and a very happy family, and, was lucky in that regard. My parents are still together. They've been married almost, I think it's 60 years coming up next year. So it's a family that is unfortunately not common everywhere. But again, knowing stories of other people I know and other families I know where it wasn't always so great, and there were fights, and one parent did leave, and there was friction between family members, between the parents fighting in front of the kids, and so on. All of those anecdotes felt very powerful and real, very moving and tragic. The emotion of the narrator saying, like, look, Dad, I know, like, Mom says bad things about you, and I know she's always crying, but please don't leave. Like, you're going to take my shining star, and, I want to be your little girl forever, and I don't want a stepbrother. I don't want to have to split holidays at 2 different places. I don't want 2 addresses. I don't want Mom to have to change her name. Like, it's just all so well written. And indeed, the concept I brought up in advance, this idea that, like, here's this idealized snapshot of what we're supposed to be. We're all pretending to be. Can we just be that? Can we just go back to that and not be everything that we really were when I'm up in my room hearing people shout and glasses breaking and I'm trying to take refuge in my own room? I mean, that's just crazy. And then we get her vocal delivery, which by the end is very layered and polyphonic, but even just in the lead vocal, expressive, emotional, well sung. Those string flourishes, beautiful. It still has this like R&B vibe, but with some string elements, which I don't know how common that is, but yeah, just a really great song on every level. So big shout out to Pink. I didn't think when I did reactions tonight that the Pink track would be the one that moved me the most, but that was the case. So that was incredible. I hope you enjoyed. Do let me know what you think of it. Shout out to Herman again, and I will see you next time. Peace.